Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome to our Week 3 match against the Pendleton Politoeds. You guys can see what I'm predicting him to bring right here. I'm just going to get my team ready, and we're going to get into this. I'm bringing a Choice Bandit Infernape, a Cleric Vaporeon, a physically defensive Rocky Helmet Cofagrigus, a dual screens Klefki, a super offensive Mega Glalie with a lot of speed as well to outspeed his main threats, and a Haxorus with Dragonium Z substitute, Dragon Dance. We're going to get in this thing. We're going to click accept. We're going to see what he brings. Okay, so, did I get everything right? Yo, wait a second. Metagross, Celesteela, Hydreigon, sweet. Oh my gosh, dude, we got it all right. Let's go. Alright, he's not bringing shiny Metagross. That's a shame. Where's the shiny Metagross? Man, I wanted to see a shiny Metagross. Alright, so my main plan for this was to lead Infernape this whole time, but we do see that special little dude right there, Mr. Alakazam. So, because I see Mr. Alakazam, we're going to lead with Klefki. Except, actually, let me think about this, because he has led Arcanine in his 2 matches before this, and Arcanine is not a bad matchup against us for a lead. Alakazam's probably his best matchup for us, especially if I want to lead with, like, Infernape. I think if we see Arcanine, I can just Earthquake right on the first turn. I am going to lead with Vaporeon. I think it's the safest play, right? If he leads with Alakazam, I can take 2 Energy Balls. If he leads with Arcanine, we'll be fine. Well, alright, so if we lead with Arcanine, right? Or if we lead with Vaporeon and he leads Arcanine or Alakazam, we're fine. I do want to go Klefki. I'm just going to do it. If he leads Arcanine and we go Klefki, it's fine. We have a safe switch in with Cofagrigus. He might be running Crunch on his Arcanine. I just don't want to see that Arcanine lead. Because he could be like Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, Crunch, Extreme Speed. And be like Assault Vest, which could be crazy, but it would work. I mean, the other option is to lead Mega Glalie and just pressure whatever comes in. Let's do it. Let's lead Mega Glalie. We'll see what he leads. He leads the Arcanine. We're minus attack, so he is actually a Intimidate variant. He's not Flash Fire, which is nice. I don't think Glalie can really do much because he is -1. So we'll find out right here. I mean, he gets a free thing off right here, free Flare Blitz. So we'll see a defensive Arcanine, how well it takes a -1 Earthquake. Yeah, it just eats it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to switch out into our physical check. He could have Crunch, which is kind of scary. If he has Crunch, like, this match is a lot harder for us. So we're going to go out in the Cofagrigus. He's our physical check. I do not want to see Crunch from this thing, though. Yeah, like, being -1, it's not very good to be up against this thing. If he is full offensive, which I feel like he might be because he sometimes runs that. If he was full offensive, we could be doing some good damage, like 50% to this Arcanine. But, yeah, we are -1 right now, so if he was offensive, we would just be doing a good 40%. Oh, wait, let's take off that Impage, make it Adamant. We'd be doing, yeah, about 45%. So he's going to Will-O-Wisp us right here. I'm fine with that. I would have rather gone in the Vaporeon there. So at this point, I feel like we're going to see Crunch. So let me just see how much Crunch does. It should do about like 45%. I want to know how much, like, different moves he has. Because if he doesn't have Wild Charge, then Vaporeon can switch into this. If he doesn't have Crunch, then I can switch into this. We're going to check Crunch right here, though, just to see. He's not going to be doing that much. Even if he's, like, Max Attack, Adamant, he'll be doing about 35% to me. So I'm just going to go for the Hex. Or actually, I'm going to go for the Trick Room, because if he wants to switch something in on this, I can Trick Room up, especially if it's, like, Alakazam, and I can hit that Alakazam super hard. He's just going to go for Flare Blitz. He's going to get rid of that Intimidate. Also, he's going to take Rocky Helmet, which is nice. The recoil plus Rocky Helmet. Unfortunately, now we're sitting at really low health, and Hex is not going to do too much to this thing. So we can go in the Vaporeon right here. I think that's fine. I think it's a good play. Obviously, I want to go into Haxorus, but I don't want to get burned. I'm just going to go out in the Vaporeon. If he clicks Wild Charge, then great play by him. But he's actually going to go out in the Suicune, which is nice because I can Wish right here. If he starts to Calm Mind up, then it's completely fine because I have Roar. He might be Hidden Power Grass, which is always a thing, but I don't think +1 Hidden Power Grass from even a max Suicune can kill us. So we'll see. He actually did click for his move. So he's actually going to go out in the Celesteela, which I am completely 100% fine with. 90%, I know he's going to click the Leech Seed right here, so we can just Scald him as he goes for Leech Seed. He's slower than us, so that's important. Come on, burn. Nope. So usually he goes for Protect in this case, just to get like health back, but since he's at full health, I don't think he's actually going to go for the Protect. I'm actually just going to Scald. Yeah, he's going to go for Leech Seed, expecting us to switch out. I want to burn him. Okay, good. We burnt him. That's really nice, because with that, he actually is Air Slash, which is kind of annoying. But we can take, obviously, another Air Slash. But burning him is nice. He is special, but we do get rid of the Leftovers recovery, which is nice. Yeah, so at this point, I'm expecting him to probably Leech Seed. I really want to get a Wish to Cofagrigus at some point. Alright, we're going to get the Wish to Cofagrigus. If he goes for the Leech Seed expecting it, then I'm 100% okay with that. But Cofagrigus needs to get some health up, and we're going to eat it, so that's awesome. So at this point, I know that I am still slower than this. So we see Leech Seed, Air Slash, Flash Cannon. I'm expecting that last move to be maybe Flamethrower for the Mega Glalie and stuff. So I don't think he's going to be able to hit us too well. I'm just going to go for the Trick Room as he Leech Seeds. That's fine. Hex is going to be doing a lot of damage to this thing. I don't think he's going to have Protect now that I've seen all of his set. So yeah, we're going to be doing 33%, which is really nice. We're actually not going to be able to stay in here for another turn. I think he's going to go for Leech Seed, so I think we're actually going to be able to stay in for one more turn. If we do lose Cofagrigus, it's actually pretty bad because then we don't have a switch in the Metagross. At this point, I wanted to switch into Klefki. If he does Leech Seed us, predicting that, that's fine. Yeah, a good prediction by him. So I can just get a Light Screen up. He might think this is a good chance to swap out, but I'm just going to get the Light Screen up. And now we're going to be able to go out into our Vaporeon right here, because now I know we can freely Wish up on Celesteela. Celesteela is a huge problem with my team. I just don't really have chances to switch in on it. I definitely think that last move is Flamethrower, so we can scout out for that right now. And he just goes for the old-fashioned move right there. Alright, he goes for the Flash Cannon, so maybe no Flamethrower, or maybe he just doesn't want to show it yet. So right now we are getting pretty walled by the Celesteela, which is something I figured would happen in this match. I don't think he's switching out, and at some point we need to get a good switch into him. Which is obviously Haxorus, because Haxorus is going to be able to sub up. So right now I'm just going to roar him out, because I'm sick and tired of it. We can come back in later in the match and take it on, but this is really nice. We can Scald the Arcanine. We'll find out if he has Wild Charge right now, so that's good. He might also switch out into something else, like the Suicune, like he did before. He just goes out in the Celesteela, which is fine. It's going to get that recovery again. So at this point, all he can really do to us is Air Slash, Flash Cannon. How much? He's not invested, I don't think. I think he's specially defensive. Actually, he's physically defensive. Because Scald was doing 24%, so... yeah, he's pretty physically defensive. Because Air Slash... Air Slash is doing about that, right? I know Flash Cam was doing like 5. How much was Air Slash doing? 26 to Cairo. How much was I doing to Vaporeon? Did he go for it against Vaporeon? Yeah, 18%. So that's about right. I mean, basically, I just want to go out in a Haxorus at some point, but I don't know how much does uninvested Celesteela do to a Haxorus. Like, it still does so much damage. I am behind a light screen, so it's going to do about 20%. I'm just going to go for it. And he missed anyways. So we get a free substitute up here because I have a feeling he's going to go for the Leech Seed. Please go for Leech Seed. Yes, okay, so our plan worked. This is great. And we have light screen up one more turn, so he actually probably can't break our sub, depending on how much does Flash Cannon do. Flash Cannon can't break our sub, so we're going to get the +2. So we get up to +2. How much does +2 Z move do? 85% max, so we actually might not... We might not kill, obviously. He is physically defensive, so if he's impish, we can't kill. Do we go up to +3? Because now that we're not behind a light screen, he can put us in the range of Choice Banded Bullet Punch. I think I'm just going to go for the Z Outrage right now. Well, if I go for Z Outrage, I know I can't kill. I know he cannot kill me on this turn. But he could Leech Seed, which is, like, devastating to my team. If I sub and he goes for Leech Seed, or we somehow... No, we can't live the sub. So if I sub and he goes for Leech Seed, then we get up another Dragon Dance, which will allow us to kill him at the range he's at. But if I sub and he goes for Air Slash, then we're put at a point where we might not even live. We can't live a Choice Banded Bullet Punch at 35%. I think it's like, it does like 40, or it does 35 to 40% to us. So the max he can do to us right here on this turn is 43% if he's uninvested, which means that we'll be at 33. Which means we can't live a Choice Banded Bullet Punch. I'm just going to go for the Dragon. Well, if he Leech Seeds, it's kind of annoying. Do I go for Substitute here? I'm just going to go for the Dragon Dance. I hope that he goes for Leech Seed. Okay, he's going to go for that. That's fine. We get the Spadef drop. We can kill him with Devastating Drake. At this point, Banded Bullet Choice. If he's Choice Banded, his Bullet Punch will kill us. Why did I put Magnezone Metagross? So if he's... Yeah, Bullet Punch will kill us at this point. He didn't go into it. So he's Roarcoon. How much does a +3 do to a Suicune? +3 Outrage does a lot. How much does Earthquake do? 55. We're just going to have to go for Outrage. At this point, he can switch into Metagross and probably take it. But we take out 2 huge threats right now, which is good, because that's what we wanted to do in this match. If he doesn't have Bullet Punch on Metagross, Outrage can do some good damage, so that's fine. I'll do the Outrage. We might die to Bullet Punch right here. If we do die to Bullet Punch... Okay, he's not banded, which is good. I mean, we get some nice damage off on this thing. Do we save this for setup, or for sacking off later in the match? At this point, it's not even faster than Arcanine. I think at this point, I actually do. I save it, and I go out into Cofagrigus, and let him take, yeah, let's just do that. Let's let him take Rocky Helmet. So he's not banded, which is amazing. And at this point, he can't kill me without dying himself. So I'm just going to go for Hex. He gets a pretty free switch into Arcanine at this point, because Hex only does about 35%. But at that point, I can go out into Okay, actually goes into Hydreigon, which is fine. He can eat it. So if this thing is Scarfed, it's kind of scary, especially if it has Flamethrower. Haxorus did his job there. So Hydreigon. So Choice Scarfed Fire Blast can kill our Mega Glalie, but Choice Scarfed Flamethrower can actually has a chance to kill our Glalie. If he is Scarfed, I don't think Infernape dies to any hit. I do want him to think that I am Draco Meteor can kill us. At this range, I know Vaporeon can live 2 hits, so we're just gonna go out on the Vaporeon instead of a Wish. I want him to get to a point where I can kill him with oh, actually, he specs. How much did he do right there? He did 64%. There's no way, unless he's like specs. Yeah, he's choice specs. He's modest choice specs. Which means I get a free switch into Klefki at this point, which is fine. At this point, I want to set up a Reflect because I think, well, what's his switch into this? I think it's 100% Arcanine. So I'm just going to set up a Reflect. If he wants to go for Flare Bullets right here, he can. Vaporeon's not setting up a Wish in this game, unfortunately. We're done setting up Wishes. I think I want to sack off Haxorus, though. There's no way I can outspeed anything on his team. So I'm going to sack off Haxorus at this point. Okay. We should be faster with Mega Glalie against this thing. Unfortunately, I don't think we kill. Ooh, this is going to be a really close match, guys. I hate the set they have on Showdown, or it's on the calculator. So if he's, like, full-on Adamant max attack, we haven't really gotten too much information on this. Earthquake's going to be doing about 60%. We're behind a Reflect. We can live with Flare Blitz. But I think that priority is so important. How much does Infernape do? Choice Banded Earthquake's going to do not enough. Okay. I know we can live 1. Now the question is, does he stay in? Because Frustration plus Earthquake might kill this thing. And if I can go for Frustration, I'd rather do that. So Frustration, the max we're doing is, or the minimum we're doing is 74, so I can't take that risk. We have to go for Earthquake here. If he's Scarfed, then it sucks. So we can live this, and he'll die to Recoil. So right now, Infernape has a really good matchup. We just need to kill that Alakazam. So he's gonna go for Bullet Punch here. I'm 100% fine with that. I think we can kill with Ice Shard. He could be Scarfed, which is a thing. I'll just do this set right here. Ice Shard actually won't kill. And I want Ice Shard to hit the other 2 things. So I think sack off Vaporeon. So he's actually just Z-move, which is nice. He maybe predicted the Infernape switch right there. We get a pretty free Infernape switch, but I don't know if I really want that. I think he's gonna save his Metagross though. So we see Z-move, which is good. Yeah, we can 100% kill this thing with U-turn, but if he goes for like Bullet Punch to just get damage off on us, I don't know if I really want to take that Bullet Punch. It's not going to do much behind a Reflect, so we can do that and we can go for U-turn, or we can just go for damage. At this point, Infernape wins this game pretty handily if we can hurt the Alakazam. I think Infernape's my only like real switch in though, so I'm just going to go into it, and the question is, what's his play? Because if I go for Mach Punch, I kill. Like, if his switch-in right here is Hydreigon, I think Hydreigon can't live 2 Mach Punches. He's not Scarf, but we'll just say he's Scarf because he's Specs, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he can't live 2 Mach Punches. If his switch-in is Alakazam, he can. Hydreigon, at his range, can take 2 Flare Blitzes. I mean, his play right here is most likely just to... I really want to be able to kill this Hydreigon, that's the thing. If we keep this thing around, if we go for U-turn right here, and he goes for Bullet Punch, and then we go out into Clef Key, we can set up a light screen, which I don't even think that's going to allow us to live a Psychic, though. Ice Shard plus Mach Punch probably doesn't kill Alakazam. Ice Shard does about 50%, Mach Punch does about 40%, so I think 100% he's going to stay in here. The question is, I don't want to give him a free switch in to Alakazam, because that's his switch in after I kill the Metagross. I think his play right here is Bullet Punch 100%. And I know I can take it because I'm behind. I'm just going to go for the U-turn. I think we can go out in the Clef Key pretty safely here. Because I don't think Alakazam can really touch me. Hopefully we can win this game with Infernape. We can't outspeed Alakazam, so we have to beat him with priority. But we can do about 30% with the Clef Key, so we can beat Alakazam with priority. Now, if we get up the light screen, how well do we take hits? So if he's Focus Blast, the best he can do to us is like 20% behind a light screen. So I'm just going to set up light screen. I think it makes the most sense. Oh man, dude, this is going to be so close. Ice Shard plus Mach Punch kills Hydreigon. I know that for sure. If we can get 2 Dazzling Gleams off on Alakazam, and he's not Recover. Okay, so Focus Blast 22%. That's Specs. Or it might just be Modest. I don't know if you guys can see the calcs. No, it's got to be maybe Life. Was he Life Orb? Did I see that? No. So it might just be, so he's not Life Orb. Choice Specs isn't going to do that little. Oh wait, I had the light screen up, so it might. 23%, so I think he's just regular Modest, none. And he got a max roll or something. He did 23% though. Let's just go for Dazzling Gleam. He has no switch-ins to this right now. So Clef Key actually might just win us the game. Because Clef Key can 3-hit KO, or 4-hit KO this thing. Oh shoot, I lost internet connection. Shoot, this is gonna be bad. Please, 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 please. Guys, this is gonna be bad. Okay, we're back. Okay. Whew. Okay, so now he's in range. At this point, we just hope he misses a Focus Blast. I think Glalie wins the game for us. Because Glalie comes in, he Ice Shards, kills this. Okay, we killed this. That's fine. He specs, so whatever he specs himself into. Find out. It's probably a Dark type move, which means Infernape can probably live because I'm at 91%. Or maybe Flamethrower. I think Ice Shard will kill this, or it might not kill it, but Mega Glalie can do a lot of work to it. And then Mach Punch will do the rest. So he does go for Dark Pulse, which I think Infernape can live one. But I don't really want to risk it. We might have to, just for the sake of just for the sake of like differential because of how bad we played last week. So if we go into Inferno, we can take a Dark Pulse 100% and just go for Mach Punch twice. I think that's probably our best play. Because Ice Shard will kill after a Mach Punch anyways if he somehow kills us. Yeah, so we win this game 2-0, which is awesome. GG to Politoed Slayer, Pendleton Politoeds. Great job, great match. I think we played really well. The Hydreigon was, or not Hydreigon, the Haxorus really came in clutch for us, and Klefki played really well in this match. It definitely was nice to run dual screens. I'm going to drop a good GG to him. We get a 2-0 victory, which is nice. It gets us to 2-1 with a -3. So unfortunately, we are -3 differential, but we are 2-1, which is definitely better than what we were before. So, yeah, Tarzan pulls it through. Mega Glalie stays alive in this match, which is nice. It helps out with, you know, his stats and everything. But Haxorus, I think, has to be the MVP of this match. Although Infernape, you know, picking up 3 kills, or 2 kills in this match was really nice. I'm starting to think, okay, so Haxorus got 2 kills. Infernape got 2 kills. Klefki got a kill, and Mega Glalie got a kill. I think that's what it was. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy our week 3 match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live commentary. I know I didn't do a team builder this week. I actually did record one, so if I did post one, I don't know. But I didn't really think it was necessary to post one. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy this match nonetheless. I'm out for now. Peace.